whoever's hearing this message, man, pray for me, man. Pray for me, man. And based off of what I'm seeing, and considering the fact I have to go to the hospital, it's pretty bad in terms of my blood pressure, but we're gonna make it through this though, 100%. But my heart just kept boom, 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 boom. It kept going and going and going. And bro, I literally thought I was about to die, bro. Neverland, got a band, 100 bands, those exams, rockin' 10s, you gon' thank me in advance. Touch the block, I just dropped, make sure to subscribe. I'm unique like a different bio. God, YouTube, there, whoa, yeah, feel me? Hey man, hope you have a good day just like always. And today, I wanted to address something serious that actually occurred within the past week. That's why I haven't been able to post, so forgive me for that. But after what I'm about to address, you'll understand. So yeah, as you see by the title, yeah, it's just, it wasn't, I hate talking about it, but I have to address y'all. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I already have a cool fan base, whatever. I ain't gonna say fan base, I don't call y'all fans, but y'all supporters of me and y'all would support me, you know. So let me just get back to where it all started. Alright, so on Sunday, this happened on Sunday morning around 4, 5, 6 a.m. around that time, right? And basically, prior to those days, like about like Friday, probably, no, it was like last Saturday, Friday, Thursday, you know, around those days, I wasn't really getting so much sleep and stuff. I wasn't really taking care of myself, if you get what I mean. I was going crazy on sweets and all that ish, and normally nothing's really wrong with that, right? But then it's also the sleep. It was really the sleep that did it for me. But anyway, so I did this all the way till Sunday, and then before that, prior, I was eating, like, you know, I was eating Kit Kat. I was eating the whole dang giant Kit Kat bar with this random fusion drink, whatever. It's like a good drink for you, but you don't just drink it. You usually drink it when, you know, you're working out and stuff like that. I ate that, and I ate some cookies. But it was like this grandma's packed cookie. I was going crazy. And it was like around 2 a.m. at the time. And so when we came back from Q-Tip or whatever, you know, I was eating them, chowing down, and then, you know, I was still playing the game, whatever. Well, I wasn't really playing. I was mostly just watching well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I was on the game. I was on the Xbox. And then when I was going to sleep, you know, I actually went to sleep. Not went to sleep. I went to my room, but I have a weird thing where I can't help it, but I can't watch. Like, I have to watch a YouTube video or something before I go to sleep. I just can't just go straight to sleep unless it's for a reason that I have to just go to sleep. Which is not really a bad thing in a sense. You just got to control it. And that's the thing I didn't control on this day. So I did it for about 4 or 5 hours. I did it until my chest was hurting so bad. For some reason, because I did it before and I just went to sleep. And then, of course, you know, it was fine again. But there's a thing called consistency of a bad habit. And so what I did was I was consistent with this bad habit. And then it ended up becoming dangerous. So I couldn't go to sleep. It was like 4 or 5. I was trying to sleep, but I could not sleep. Because every time I knock unconscious, like, you know what I mean, unconscious, like when you go to sleep. You know, sometimes you feel yourself going to sleep, but you just allow it, you know, you're chilling, right? You know what I mean? But every time I did, my heart rate would either, like, it'll go up like crazy. Then from there, it got worse and worse. So then I realized when I actually was going back to sleep again for once more, my heart was racing. Like, it was crazy. My body was starting to almost shake. It was insane. Like, literally, I felt like it was over at that point. I'm like, are you kidding me? What's going on? What's going on? And then come to figure out that my heart was beating like really fast by itself. Like, I was panicky, but then I calmed down, like just enough for the heart rate to go down. But my heart just kept boom, 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 boom. It kept going and going and going. And bro, I literally thought I was about to die, bro. Like, literally, it was going by itself, and it felt like it was going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster by itself. And then come to figure out, like, I was telling my dad, I was saying no, like, literally, I felt like as if I was going to literally, I obviously knew I wasn't going to die, but it was like, it was something I couldn't control. So I thought my heart was just literally going to, like, dang, like freaking Mortal Kombat fatality type stuff. You know, like I'm not trying to make it funny, but that's just how it felt at the time. But yeah, I told my dad and them. They were kind of freaking out a little bit. But then, of course, well, my stepmom actually was the most calm. She was like, okay, give him some mint tea. Because, you know, mint tea actually relaxes you. Which, so, you know, I was just sitting there freaking out. And he was checking my heart rate reading thing, whatever. And basically, it was like, I think it was like 145 and like 99 or something. Over, and then I had, my heartbeat was like 112. So it was like, but it was consistent 112. It wasn't like going down and then going up. It's consistently 112. It kept going up, 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 bro. And my dad was freaking out. He was getting stressed, so then I was getting stressed. And that's not what you want to do in that situation. You got to be at least, you got to not be stressed at all. So then my body was literally just shaking at that point. Like as if it was in shock, which it was. And then, you know, I was drinking my mint tea, whatever. This happened all until like 7 a.m. in the morning. And, you know, I was chilling in my bed. I was shaking a little bit, but then eventually after like an hour or so, I got a bit calm. And then I went to sleep. And then I woke back up again. Then I went to sleep. I woke back. I kept going in and out. And I go to sleep. But then eventually I stayed asleep for like 5 or so hours. And then I woke up and then I was fine again. But I had major anxiety in terms of that experience. Like that was almost traumatic because I couldn't control the situation. So I was like, how am I supposed to do this? So then the second day, you know, I realized what was going on. I just wanted to go to sleep. So then, you know, the second day, I went to, and this was all, okay, I'm gonna do it in terms of this time. It was Sunday that happened. Then Monday, I was chilling. My heart rate was like around 150, 160-ish, 140, 150 during the day, which wasn't good. Then Tuesday was what was Tuesday? Oh yeah, Tuesday I was chilling again, but I figured out my heart rate was going a lot higher for some reason. Not my heart rate, but my pressure. And I was chilling, but I was doing it 5 or 6 times, so I really wasn't calm at all. I was just panicking because of my numbers were so high, when in reality, if you worry about the numbers, you're gonna get more stressed. Then on Wednesday, this is when I started getting, it was like, it was hard for me to go to sleep. Like I stayed up for like an hour or so. But, and then it got easy, then I went to sleep. But I noticed it was getting harder and harder to sleep again. And I was taking care of myself at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like on Wednesday, I was also shopping for some foods that I needed to eat to lower my blood pressure and stuff and help me become a healthier human being, right? And then on Thursday, I went back to the hospital. Like I was eating whatever I was doing, but I had major anxiety. I couldn't control it, like my heart. And I kept thinking about it. Because, how can I put it? I know it sounds like I'm crazy. I'm not though. I was making myself go crazy though. Like, you know palpitations, right? Where your heart, it sounds like a regular heartbeat. And I think it was the pressure, because when it was pumping, right, I kept acknowledging it instead. Because normally your heart is always going to pump. I kept reminding myself, I'm like, why are you so concerned about your heart for? That's always going to pump. So why are you concerned about something you can't stop unless you kill yourself or you get killed? Which of course I wasn't going to do because I'm stronger than that. But I was telling myself, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you concerned about that? And I know why, because it was, that mess was beating damn near out my chest. So obviously when I was going back to sleep on Thursday night, it was around 2 a.m. and I told my dad, and I was thinking in my head, okay, I'm not calming down. I'm getting more like, I couldn't convince myself to calm down, you know, because I was trying to force myself to go to sleep, and you can't force yourself to go to sleep, though. You can, but you just can't, especially in this situation. So we went to the hospital, you know, 2 a.m. Then, of course, my heart rate was like 176 over 100 something. That's like almost stage 3 hypertension level, or you know, I was like, that's the part you can get a stroke or some type of like stuff like that. And I, you know what I'm saying, I was getting more panicked. But then I went to the hospital, everything seemed chill. Then my heart rate was around 170 over 80, 81, still high. And then of course I stayed at the hospital, because you know what it is at the hospital, literally it takes forever. So I waited for like around 2-3 hours. And then there's a lady checking my vitals. I was 144 over like 90 something or whatever. I was getting more calm, you know, throughout. Then it took about 5 or 6 hours for them to actually call my name. And then I was like the last one, bro. I was like literally the last person there. And then my diastolics was like at 80, and then, you know, like normal. And I was at 135. And then of course they did blood work on my arm. They said everything was fine. Yeah, what's that called? Electrolyte balance is fine, whatever. And I was in here by myself because my dad couldn't go with me, so I was just there by myself. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah. And after that, bro, I calmed down. I was chilling. I was like dang near a normal person. Of course, 135 was like elevated, but other than that, it was good. You know, my pulse rate was 68. My respiration was 16, which that's good. If it's like, I think 14 to 20, you're fine. And then my, you know, oxygen respiration was 98. So as long as like 98 or 96, you're fine. But below that, there's something wrong. So yeah. Then after that, I was chilling. I was happy. I was like, yes, sir. I'm back pretty much, man. You know, and then I was eating breakfast, whatever, and I fell asleep. And then that's when anxiety kind of kicked in again. I know y'all like, bro, what is up with you and anxiety, bro? Just calm down. Don't want to be in this? No, it was more. It wasn't really anxiety. It's just like, first of all, I stayed up during. This is what I was thinking in my head. I stayed up pretty much all day, half the day. Then I'm about to go to sleep dang near half the day, and then I gotta go to sleep again, bro. I was like, nah, bro. So then I was like, okay. I woke up. It was around 3 p.m. whatever. After the experience, I got out the hospital at 11, so I slept for like around 4 hours. And then, you know, I tried to tire myself out to do whatever I gotta do. And after I did what I was doing, I went to sleep, and I figured out that ever since Thursday, I just couldn't sleep normally, like music or something. So my stepbrother Buddy, shout out to him, man, because this dude, if he never told me this, I wouldn't probably go to sleep ever. Like, again, dang near, it felt like. And you say, why don't you listen to a podcast or something you like to listen to, but don't look at it. Like, just don't look at it, but just listen to it until you go to sleep. And I've been listening to Breakfast Club podcast because I like those. And yeah, I went to sleep pretty well that night. I mean, I woke up one time, and then, I don't know why my right wrist was hurting so bad, but I don't know. Then I went back to sleep. And then now on Friday, no, I said Friday, right? Yeah. Wait, no, it was Thursday night and Friday night. I was using podcasts, but yesterday I just couldn't sleep again. I just knew, I was like, you know what? I went back to sleep, and I wasn't feeling it, bro. I was just like, nah, I can't sleep no more again. I'm just gonna listen to podcasts. And then last night took me like 2 hours to go to sleep, but eventually I went to sleep and I got good rest. So yeah, that's the timeline of what's going on, pretty much. I got another doctor's appointment at Christmas Eve, and to see that if my blood pressure is fine. I usually check it every day, but today I just didn't because I didn't want to worry about it, and I felt like if I worried about it, my blood pressure would go up, because yesterday it was like 147/90 something. And I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm not even going to worry about it. But I know y'all probably like, bro, you got to keep it in check, though. You just got to calm down, stop thinking so much. You know, I've been telling myself that the same way. And reality is, nothing is really wrong with me. I just need to exercise, eat healthy, get sleep, and that's it. But recently, I've just been making it such of a big deal, when in reality, I'm the only one that can determine if I want this. I'm the only one that can change this. So if I don't change it, I'm gonna mess myself up. And I also was talking to a cousin of mine, and she was saying, I probably need a therapist, blah, blah, blah. And then, I was telling my dad what she was probably saying, because she was just recommending me some things. And, but then, of course, when I was telling my dad, he was like, bro, you literally just have to get this under control. You don't need no therapist, all this is. Because then what's going to happen is going to be more money. Even with the insurance, you're going to have more money still. And then they're going to give you some pills, and then you're going to get addicted off them pills and feel like you can't go to sleep or not have anxiety without them. So the best way to do it is just simply change your habits. That's it. I don't know why. And then, he was talking about where he went to war. He went through all this stuff, way worse than mine. Yet I'm sitting here complaining. You know what I'm saying? And then that woke me up a bit. And, of course, I still couldn't really go to sleep. But, I dealt with it better. I was more stronger. I dealt with it longer. And now I'm here today, trying to make myself busy, have a different routine. And I'm going to get out of this for y'all. And yeah, so by the end of the day, the moral of the story is take care of yourself, take care of your vessel, your body, because eventually it'll fail on you if you don't. And I have to realize that too. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all why I wasn't posting for like a week or so, week and a half or so. I was planning on posting so much. I was planning on going crazy for 200. We can still go to 200. I'm like 194, and I appreciate y'all for not unsubscribing at all. Y'all loyal. That's why I love y'all for real, man. For the bottom of my heart, because I went through freaking so much within the past week, and now I'm just trying to reverse it. And hopefully by Christmas, I might be able to upload maybe some gameplay or something, maybe. You know, even though my dad was like, you know, he's probably taking months off, but it's like, am I gonna have how? It's like, cause I don't have really an issue. I mean, it's a little elevated, cause I always thinking too much. But like, other than that, bro, I'm straight. But anyway, yeah. Hope you have a blessed day. Hope you have a good day. It's good to record again. I'm gonna record some more gameplay. For right now, though, I'm gonna try to post things on my computer. Or maybe play some games on my computer, but not really go back to my Xbox, to my bad habits and all that. Hope you understand. Make sure to share this with everyone who's a subscriber of mine. You probably don't know because not everyone comments, but I appreciate you if y'all share this video. And got a message out, YouTube.